Hello and welcome. May I have your attention, please? Oh, there's some selfies going on. This is very important. Hey everyone. Welcome. Welcome to the Nikon NZIPP Iris Professional Awards Gala Dinner. The moment we've all been waiting for. It's been a huge week, an amazing 3 days of print judging, a phenomenal 2 days of learning, connecting, sharing and growing. And now we're here and we get to have a party. I would like to give a quick shout out to all the sponsors yet again who make this possible. Thank you so much. And in particular Nikon, the major sponsor for the Iris Awards this year. How good to have that support. How good to have that support of our whole industry, of everything that we do, and for this celebration that we are enjoying tonight. I have some boring stuff to cover at the start, which we're going to do now. When I've finished that, the entrees are going to come out and you're going to have a wee nibble so you don't get hangry. Just to give you the heads up. So, if you have any dietary requirements that we didn't cover in the little name and shame scenario earlier, please do make yourself known to your server or to one of the events team or to myself, and we'll make sure that we don't serve you something that may cause you grievous bodily harm. Just a note on that though, all the mains are gluten-free, so that makes that easy. Minimal bloating. That's the goal tonight. The emergency management procedures, and this is not to do with bloating. Please take a moment to draw your attention to the procedures we should follow in this venue. If you weren't here for conference, you may not be familiar. In the event of an emergency or a fire that requires an evacuation, you will be advised via the public address system to evacuate the building using the nearest exit, which is just there. It's right there. I reckon you can make it in an orderly fashion. Hopefully if there is an emergency, it's earlier in the night rather than later. There's no coffee for the assembly area this time, but it's still in the same location. I'll smuggle a bottle of bubbles out at least. If there is an earthquake, drop, cover, hold. You know the drill. Everyone, the venue management team and the events team will be around. There's fire wardens. We've got you covered, but just, sensible stuff. And then I think the only other thing I have to say, that in case you were here earlier, the toilets, you can now use the ones in the foyer again, obviously. You don't have to go out into the auditorium to the changing rooms. And now I'm going to show you, I'm not going to show you. You're going to see a beautiful little behind-the-scenes slideshow, which is now a tradition, of images by a range of people, I believe, and prepared by our very own wonderful Dan Childs. Let's watch that.
Shoulders, child, breathe in. Carry the weight of love you've been given. Storm is passing by, light breaks in as you learn to sing. Every color can be unwound, woven into a wave tapestry we all are in. No one will ever be forgotten. There's a place for us. So let all the creatures sing. Praises over everything. Colors are made to bring glory to the light. So let all the creatures sing. Praises over everything. Colors are meant to bring glory to the throne. This is our story. This is our song. We're telling it slowly, all of long, of a Savior and what He's done. It's a mystery.
That slideshow is so good. I love it. Every year, it's like you've already forgotten half the things that have happened in the last week. So it's so good to have a reminder. Thanks so much, Dan. We're going to take a quick pause now, get those entrees out, and then shortly we'll be back with you with our wonderful president, Catherine Kadanak.
We are coming last, baby, this is all done. We've put us to the tests and we failed each one. So I'm cleaning out the back seat, getting my stuff. Please stop me when I leave, but I know that you won't. And this is inside out. I want the best, but our love is lost. And this is inside out. I want you here, but all we have is gone. trying to speak, but the words get stuck in my mouth. And I've been dreaming of the lies we'd say as I go, that I'm never coming home, girl, just so you know. And this is inside out. I want the best, but our love is lost. And this is inside out. I want you here, but all we have is gone. And this is inside out. I want the best, but our love is lost. And this is inside out. I want you here, but all we have is gone. This is inside out. I want the best, but our love is lost. And this is inside out. I want you here, but all we have is gone. And this is inside out. I want the best, but our love is lost. And this is inside out. I want you here, but all we have is gone.
Girl, I hope you don't mind a little bit of skanking. I hope you're gonna ride with me, yeah. Oh, skanking. All of the people in the house gonna get a bit of skanking. So get up and come ride with me, yeah. Oh, skanking. Well, I can see you rocking in your chair. How I wish you would come up over here right next to me and rock a little while, right up close to them speakers. Girl, I hope you don't mind a little bit of skanking. I hope you're gonna ride with me, yeah. Oh, skanking. All of the DJs in the house gonna get a bit of skanking. So get up and come ride with me, yeah. Oh, skanking. Well, now I need you to come next to me so I can tell you just how it's gonna be right next to me and rock a little while. 'Cause girl, you make me smile and I'm hoping Jordy gonna make you giddy up. Logie gonna watch you giddy up. Catch a fire so I can tell you just how it's gonna be right next to me and rock a little while. 'Cause girl, you make me smile and I'm hoping, whoa, 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 Jordy gonna make you giddy up. Logie gonna watch you giddy up. I catch a fire, gonna see you giddy up. Watch you.
Guys, I'm back. Only briefly though, because I'm here to welcome to the stage our esteemed, our wonderful, our talented, and our loving and helpful President Catherine Kadanak.
Thank you so much. Kia ora, tēnā koutou. Ka mihi ki te mana whenua o te rohe nei. Ki te whanau Johnson, ako mihi, ako mihi. Kia tātou katoa e te whanau kua tone, kia ora. Welcome everyone to this very special evening. It's absolutely wonderful to be here together. I don't need to introduce myself from the sounds of it. So you may be wondering about my amazing choice of jewellery. Don't be intimidated by the bling. I think that, some occasions, such as tonight, call for a little bit of pomp and circumstance. So, we encourage the wearing of distinction ribbons to celebrate our members' achievements in the Iris Awards and also their service to the NZIPP. And similarly, I'm very proud to be wearing these chains tonight because they represent a celebration of our history. The word chains, I think, for these is very appropriate. So each of these links in the chain is the name of a past president of the NZIPP. So these people have all taken up the baton at different times and they've done their bit to nurture, build and evolve the Institute to keep it relevant in a rapidly changing industry, to support its members through all of those changes which have drastically changed how we all do business. So I'd like to pay particular tribute to our most recent presidents, Russell Hamlet, Mike Langford, Catherine Williams and Ollie Dale, for the energy and the passion that they have poured into making the Institute, the NZIPP, an institute that I'm very proud to be president of. And I have to say, I'm really, really feeling that pride this week, watching all the collaboration that's been going on to create something so wonderful. So I'd like to say a big thank you really to all of our past presidents. Can all of them in the room please just stand up for a thank you? So I wanted to just talk a little tonight about what the NZIPP actually is, because I feel like the Institute has a slightly anonymous ring to it, a little bit like the man, and I wonder if for some people maybe Institute might conjure up an image of a group of people in suits, sitting around a table in some flash offices or something, very formal and official. But the leadership of the Institute is actually made up of men and women just like you. Working photographers scattered around the country with businesses and families to look after, but who also volunteer some of their time to further the interests of us all as a group. There are no fancy offices. Our leadership is a cross-section of people with different areas of specialty, different talents, and let's admit it, different personal foibles. So we're a not-for-profit organisation and we are very, very reliant on volunteers. So we have only 2 paid roles and both of those are part-time. But while we may not be for profit, we most certainly are for benefit. The whole ethos of the NZIPP is about benefiting professional photographers nationwide. It's all about the power of a collective. When we pull together, we can create shared resources, educate, inspire, offer practical and emotional support, advocate for better terms and conditions, and set standards in technical, creative and business practice. So the upshot of all of this is that far from being a very faceless and formal organisation, the NZIPP is by us and for us, and the Institute can be whatever you want it to be. So obviously we do have a constitution. We've got a few sets of rules that we need to abide by, and they prescribe our structure and our powers and functions. But the constitution is constantly evolving, and it's the membership that drives that evolution. Members can submit a remit to change the constitution, and then it gets voted on at our AGM. So there are processes to follow, but I come back to my earlier point that over time the Institute can be whatever you want it to be. So I'd really like to encourage you to put your hand up and get involved. There will probably be people here tonight who think, oh yeah, but they wouldn't want me, I'm too inexperienced, I haven't won lots of awards, I haven't been in business for 15 years. But please don't feel that you need to be at the top of your game to contribute. I don't know that any of us actually ever feel that we're at the top of our game. And we probably all fervently hope that we aren't, truth be told, because otherwise, where to from here? Everybody wants to still feel that they're growing. And we don't want homogeneity. We need diversity of opinion and experience, and we want the fresh voices to work alongside those with heaps of experience. We want the input of our student members as well as our life members. And there are different levels that you can be involved in, of course. And I think if you'd like the training wheels option, I do suggest you just join your regional committee for a start and you help organise some awesome events in your area. So this seems a good time for us all to acknowledge all of the volunteers working so hard behind the scenes to make cool stuff happen for NZIPP members. And in particular tonight, I'd like to thank those who've brought us the awards and the conference. Can we have the Honours Council please stand up? Tracy Scott, Charisse Eberlein, Rochelle Dillon and Ian Rotherham, and also, of course, shout out to Lizzie Gilmore on the live stream. Hope you're watching. Lizzie unfortunately couldn't be here with us in Nelson. So these guys are a fresh team who have just totally hit the ground running. They've done an outstandingly good job of bringing us our very first combined print and digital Iris Awards in what was actually a shorter time frame than usual, and they've also organised this whole fantastic evening. So huge thanks to all of you, particularly our incredible Honours Chair, Tracy Scott, for leading the team and for generally just being awesome. Can we have the events team, Justine Wetherill and Nicola Williamson, stand up, please? Also, Peter Allen and Sarah McGregor. So Justine and Nicola have organised our wonderful conference this year with help from Peter from 7 Events and our ED Sarah. And it was no easy feat, with the borders closed, and you guys have just really pulled a rabbit from the hat and delivered a fantastic few days, so thank you. Sarah, you should actually still be standing. I think you could actually be standing all evening, thank you. So Sarah has been working across pretty much every aspect of the conference and the Iris Awards too, and Sarah, you're an absolute gem and we're very grateful to have you. All of our wonderful speakers. I saw a Facebook post from Tony Stewart, and he was talking about the Iris Awards and saying it never ceases to amaze him, the talent that we have as a small country, and I just feel exactly the same way about our speaker lineup. You guys were awesome. To each and every one of our fantastic sponsors, we really couldn't have done it without you. Thank you so much for your ongoing support, and it's really great to have you with us tonight. Amanda Davis for all the extra help that you give to take the load off Sarah. Tim Lomax for all your brilliant ideas and your help with the marketing. Thank you both. Dan Childs, event photographer extraordinaire. I think as fellow photographers, we all know how hard you're working, and that slideshow was just amazing. So. Huge thanks also to Catherine Williams and Jace Blair. So Catherine ran the judge development workshops, and Jace helped her run the panel chair workshops. Jace has also once again done all of the printing and helped with the design for the conference and awards, which is just so generous, not to mention his epic MC skills. So yeah, thank you guys. To make a special thank you as well to Paul Jones. So Paul is a hitherto unidentified IT genius in our midst. We had no idea. Paul, you have just been a massive help to us in automating our judging and our distinction spreadsheets and reducing the likelihood of human error, saving us hours of manual labour, and we are just so lucky to have you. Thank you very much for all your work. Nō reira e hoa mā, mi mutu I konei. Kia ora, tēnā tātou katoa.
Thank you, Catherine. I frankly couldn't think of a better pair of hands to have on the helm of this organisation. You're doing a stellar job, and I appreciate you. I would also just want to add one little thank you to that list, which is, in particular, first I was going to say thank you to Jessica for letting us have as much of a husband as we have, and to the families and significant others of all of those people you've just mentioned who have given up their family member to give that time, because it's not easy to make that sacrifice. And that includes this beautiful man in front of me right here. So thank you to all those people. I would now like to invite Tracy Scott to the stage. What a phenomenal woman who has picked up with a huge job and a new team and delivered an Iris Awards to be very, very proud of amid a new system and COVID lockdown and everything changing. You've done a phenomenal job, and we would love to hear from you, and I think we're going to have all of the different Honours Awards presented. Come on up. We'll just get as far as we can until dinner comes out, and then we'll take a pause.
Yep.
You can handle that.
Sounds good. Kia ora koutou. I ngā mana, i ngā reo, i ngā hau e whā, tēnā koutou katoa. Ko Tracy Scott ahau, Noro Turua ahau. Tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou katoa. Tonight is the night that we celebrate the achievements of all our amazing photographers. This is a place where we can stretch our creativity and have some fun with our photography. Last year, due to lockdown, we saw record numbers in the Iris Awards. And this year, while numbers were down a bit, we still received more images or more entries than we could judge in 3 days of live judging. But all the entries were judged by 5 judges, and feedback was given to every single entrant. From a total of 1,469 entries, we bestowed 439 bronze awards, 295 silver awards, 123 silver with distinction awards, 49 golds, and 12 gold distinctions. Well done, you guys. As Jay said, this year the pressure was on a bit. We didn't have a full 12 months to pull this together. We have a completely new honours team. We have a new distinction system to get our heads around. We have this new venue to sort ourselves out in. We had a new judging format, and we included both print and digital for the first time. So I'd like to take this opportunity to thank all those people who worked so hard to make that happen. The Honours Council, Ian, Charisse, Rochelle, and Lizzie, thank you so, so much. These guys have worked tirelessly. We've been getting up at 5 o'clock in the morning and going to bed 11 o'clock at night. So they're long, long days. I'd also like to thank all our fantastic judges. This couldn't happen without our judges, our panel chairs, and our fantastic students. I mean, it just doesn't happen. It's a team effort. So thank you to you all. We appreciate everything that you give to the awards. I'd like to thank Catherine Williams and Jace for running the judge training for us. That's hugely appreciated. I don't think I would have known where to start, so thank you guys for your expertise. I'd like to thank the board. Your support has been amazing, and at times I've really needed it, so thank you. You've been really understanding through a really tough transition period for the honours, so thanks. Sarah McGregor, you're an inspiration. You are an amazing... I was going to buy you a Wonder Woman t-shirt. When I was complaining about going to bed at 11 o'clock at night, she was still texting me. She just didn't stop, so thank you. Steve Brassel, bit my lip. Steve Brassel in Bali, thank you for your work on our distinction sheets. And Paul Jones, what an amazing job this guy has done. He has automated so much stuff for us. And fixed every little problem throughout judging. He is a one-man super show. So thank you everyone. Peter from 7 Events, thank you. You are so friendly, so helpful, and so organised. This just kind of happens. So thank you as well, and your team. We have another amazing little person who runs around here that we call our honorary honours member, and that's Jamari Vidanovic. She's fantastic. Thank you. Last but not least, I'd like to thank our sponsors, because without them also this would not happen. Thank you to Canon, D-Photo, Ilford, Fujifilm, Lumix, Memento Pro, Sony, and our major sponsor, Nikon. Thank you again, guys. It's their support that makes this happen. So, now for the exciting part. I'm sure you've had enough listening to me. So, first up, we have those who have earned their NZIPP Honours distinctions. If you can come up when I call your name and line up at the bottom of the steps before coming up to receive your distinctions. Our first set are the NZIPP Associates. We have 14 this year. And although they can't all be here with us, we'd like to acknowledge them all. Kelly Champion, Jay Drew, Angela Eastwood, Greg Hanlon, Kirsten Hoff, Lizzie Gilmore, sorry Lizzie, Bruce Jenkins, Cherie Kershaw, Jerry LaRue, Benjamin Liu, Linda Palmer, Kim Sargent, Olivia Wakefield, and John Woodhouse. Congratulations. One second, guys. Okay, Jay Drew. Oh.
Thank you. Okay, cool.
Angela Eastwood. Jerry LaRue. Kim Sargent. Olivia Wakefield. Okay. Okay, so now we have NZIPP Masters. We have 8 of them this evening. To achieve a Master, a member requires a total of 15 merit points, including 4 silvers or above. Chris Anderson. Mika Boynton. Lizzie Gilmore. Matt Palmer. Naomi Rater, Justine Wetherill, Faro Yavari, and Phil Yeo. Mika Boynton. Matt Palmer. Justine Wetherill. So next is NZIPP Master with 1 bar. A bar to master requires 30 merit points, including 8 silvers. Stacey Cavalier. And Laura Smith. Stacey. Laura Smith. Not here? No? Okay. So our next is NZIPP Master with 2 bars. 2 bars to master requires 45 points, including 12 silvers. Dan Childs. And Jan-Marie Vidanovich. Dan. I've got to give her a hug. So, now we're up to NZIPP Master with Distinction. We have 12 this year. To achieve a Master with Distinction, a member requires a total of 15 points, including 4 silvers and 1 gold. Chris Anderson. Mika Boynton. Charisse Eberlein. Lizzie Gilmore. Sarah McGregor. Matt Palmer. Naomi Rater. Helen Wilkin. Anne Worthy Stevenson. Dean Wright. Faro Yavari. And Phil Yeo. Mika. Oh. Matt Palmer. And with Mika. Okay, they say oh. We're going to do it again. Charisse Eberlein. Sarah McGregor. Anne Worthy Stevenson. That's it? Okay. Yep. Sorry, they want a group photo?
There we go. All right, good camera good. All right, there you go. Go.
Our next level is NZIPP Master with Distinction 1 bar. To achieve a Master with Distinction with 1 bar, a member requires a minimum of 30 merit points, including 8 silver and 2 golds. Craig Turner Bullock. Okay, We'll move on to NZIPP Master with Distinction 2 bars. To achieve a Master with Distinction with 2 bars, a member requires a minimum of 45 points, including 12 silver and 3 golds. Simone Jackson. And Robert Piccoli. Okay, so now we're up to NZIPP Master Distinction with 3 bars. To achieve a Master with Distinction with 3 bars, a member requires a minimum of 60 points, including 16 silvers and 4 golds. Simone Jackson. And Robert Piccoli.
Sorry.
Okay. The next level up is NZIPP Master with Distinction 4 bars. To achieve a Master with Distinction with 4 bars, a member requires a minimum of 75 points, including 20 silvers and 5 golds. Tracy Scott. Okay, now we're getting on to the big stuff. NZIPP Grandmaster. We have 4. The Grandmaster is the highest distinction of the NZIPP Honours Awards. This is awarded to a member who has achieved a total of 75 merit points, including 25 silvers, 4 silver distinctions and 6 golds. Justin Aiken. Come up, Justin. Catherine Catanay. Joe Francis. at last, Lorraine O'Connor.
All right, I'm back. We're just going to take a brief pause now because I believe dinner is about to be served. I just want to say, I didn't think I'd have to say this at a photography conference, so it's a bit awkward. But if you can all, when you're standing up with your phones, be aware that there is a live stream camera at the back, and we would love everyone at home to be able to see what's going on. And you're getting in the shot a little bit, so. Be aware when you're standing up with your phones that we're trying to document this. Look, I know. All right, so dinner's going to come out. Once we get that all served, we'll get it underway. We'll get back into giving out sweet awards. Thanks so much, guys.
Won't you hold or wait till dawn? Slip till noon, and now one more. I got that taste, oh, in my mouth. It's like I had too much last night. It just felt so right because of you. Now I could go or I could stay, 'cause I got nothing planned today, and I know that's alright. Last night we met at 1, drink till 2, dance till 4. Won't you hold or wait till dawn? Slip till noon, and now one more. Why is it so easy with the lights down? Why is it so easy when the night's out? Why is it so easy with the lights down? Why is it so easy? Yeah, so easy. Woke up late, somewhere far away from home. Pockets empty, wallet gone. The sun is streaming on, I'm down in my face. Yeah, last night was fun, let's do it again. We both know we're more than friends, and I know that's alright. Last night we met at 1, drink till 2, dance till 4. Won't you hold or wait till dawn? Slip till noon, and now one more. Last night we met at 1, drink till 2, dance till 4. Won't you hold or wait till dawn? Slip till noon, and now one more. Why is it so easy with the lights down? Why is it so easy when the night's out? Why is it so easy with the lights down? Why is it so easy? Yeah, so easy. Last night we met at 1, drink till 2, dance till 4. Won't you hold or wait till dawn? Slip till noon, and now one more.
Can you hear me? Am I good? Oh, I'm good now. Yeah. All right. If I can have your brief attention. If you're all, I think everybody is fed, and I know you're all watered because despite the fact that we ordered an extra bubbles this morning, you've all drunk bubbles dry. That is an achievement to celebrate. I'm very impressed. Celebrating hard and celebrating early. That's what I like to see. With that in mind, you might want to make every last drop count as we keep going through these Honours Awards. Trace, would you like to come back to the stage?
Okay. Our next section is some trophies. So our first trophy that we are awarding tonight is the James White Memorial Award. The James White Award was originally an overseas study grant established by the 1975 Management Committee as a memorial to James and the work he did for the NZIPP. Not only was James a past president of the NZIPP, he was also instrumental in setting up the awards program. Although this is no longer a study grant, it remains a memorial award presented to a first-time NZIPP entrant who achieves the highest aggregate score from their top 4 entries across any of the open, categories. Okay. The winner will receive the James White Memorial Trophy and a certificate. This year's winner is Mike White. Looks like Mike couldn't be with us tonight. No? Congratulations, Mike, wherever you are. Okay. Our next trophy is the Janae Johnston Award. NZIPP member Janae Johnston began her working life as a graphic designer. Then she launched her newborn baby photography career in 2015 after the birth of her own son. A talented photographer, Janae was a vivacious person with a heart of gold. She became a part of the Heartfelt Volunteer Network. She visited hospitals to photograph babies who were seriously ill or who had died during birth. Janae and her own unborn baby girl sadly passed away together in March the 6th, 2019. This award has been established by the NZIPP in conjunction with Janae's husband Mark and her family to honour Janae. Finalists are determined based on the top 3 highest scoring newborn entries in any of the main categories, excluding the student category. The entry the judges deemed best represent the criteria. The winner receives a certificate and the Janae Johnston Memorial Trophy. The finalists are Joe Francis, Adele Krantz, and Amy Cope. I'd like to invite Janae's mother, Tracy, to come up and say a few words and announce the winner.
Okay, I'm very humbled to stand here today to present this award tonight. Janae's husband Mark was unable to attend due to him recently graduating as a firefighter with the overwhelming support that he's received from his parents. Janae was a gorgeous, vibrant, artistic, talented, giving and loving young lady. And that is not only from me looking at her through my mummy goggles. Anyone that had the privilege to meet her in her very short life would agree. We celebrated Janae's 34th birthday yesterday. Art was a talent Janae had from a very, very early age. I remember her drawing a tree and a sun, and one of her aunties asking if they could keep it because most 2-year-olds don't put too much detail into a tree. When she was 5, she wanted to be an interior designer. As a teenager, she became heavily involved in her sports, which she excelled. But in the last couple of years of school, she picked up art again, winning her school Wearable Arts Award and a scholarship to AUT, where she trained to be a graphic designer. During this time, Janae became interested in photography, but her passion really took off after she dragged Mark along to a newborn photo session after their son Tiare was born, who turned 6 a couple of weeks ago. She started taking photos of her friends and families, children, and not long after, her passion became a little business, TJ's Photography. She also became a volunteer at Heartfelt New Zealand. It is so wonderful we have these talented newborn photographers out there now, capturing those precious moments that families can treasure forever. These photos are too beautiful to be placed in an album or a shoebox. They are a piece of art and need to be displayed. It is a specialised talent that requires so much patience to get that magical shot. As your babies and children grow so fast, we will never capture these moments again, so every photo counts. Thanks. Okay. Oh, I need to get one of these names. And the winner is Adele Krantz. That's a shot Janae would have wanted. Yeah.
Thank you for those beautiful words. Our next award is the Curtis Poole Award. This award, first awarded in 2009, is in memory of 2 of the Institute's more colourful characters, Brian Curtis and Richard Poole. Both were honorary fellows of the NZIPP and contributed much to the Institute, as well as to photography in general. The award goes to the region that scores the highest aggregate of their top 4 members' highest scoring prints, or entries, at each year's awards. So this year, in 3rd place, with 372 points, is Waikato Bay of Plenty. Made up of Phil Yeo, Tracy Scott, Justin Aiken, and Jay Drew. In second place, with 378 points, is Central Districts. And they had Richard Wood, Loren O'Connor, Adam Buckle, and Lizzie Gilmore. And in first place, with 390 points, is Wellington. So could I please ask for the following members to come up? Esther Bunning, Joe Francis, Catherine Catanay, and Amber Griffin. And in memory, they have a dram of whiskey. So, well done, ladies. Our next award is the Ian Poole Memorial Award. Ian Douglas Poole was passionate about every facet of photography. He was actively involved in judge training and mentoring new judges. He strongly believed in the Trans-Tasman connection and enjoyed his time judging here. This award is a way to fulfil his commitment to judging by recognising excellence amidst judges. Viewers have been asked to vote for their favourite judge, and the final vote came in with Catherine Catanay.
Holy moly, what an honour. Thank you so much to everyone who voted for me. That is just that I can't actually explain how much that means to me. You know, it's a real privilege to judge. It's a real privilege to have people lay out their, you know, I just feel like they're almost laying out your soul, aren't you? We all get so attached to our images, and it's a real trust. And then to have this awarded is just amazing. I count myself very fortunate to have met Ian once. He was a beautiful man. I thoroughly enjoyed judging with him. And while I can't personally say, you know, like I didn't have that long relationship in which I can learn a lot, I feel that I've also benefited from what he has taught the fellow judges who I'm learning from. So, yeah, massive honour. Thank you so much.
next up, we have the Trans-Tasman Trophy. Ooh. The Trans-Tasman Trophy is a contest held between New Zealand and Australia. It's made up of 20 images represented by the highest scoring image from each of the top 10 scoring photographs from each country. Now, because there was no Trans-Tasman last year, this was judged on the 2020 images. There were 5 judges, and they were scoring out of 100. Our runner-up country received a score of 4,376, and our winning country with 4,472 points is New Zealand. I'd like to ask Catherine to come up and receive it on behalf of our country. There is a trophy, but it's currently in Australia. So they weren't quite ready to let go of it. Okay, moving along. We have the Silver Spool Award. This award is made on the recommendation of the Honours Council to the NZIPP board and is given to a person or organisation who has provided significant and valuable contribution or service to the Institute. This organisation has been working behind the scenes since 1999, when Joe Singh said, "Do you want a hand?" to the president of the time. The volunteers pay their own way, and sometimes that can cost a lot when you take into account food, travel, accommodation, and giving up part-time work. They have sent helpers all over New Zealand, from Auckland to Queenstown, to help with unpacking and running behind the scenes, as well as setting up the gallery exhibition, sometimes working late into the night and packing up all the entries at the end of it and sending them off again. They have invested countless dollars and hours into our awards over the past 22 years, and we would like to take this opportunity to recognise them for once again coming to join us. This year bringing down 19 students and 2 tutors to help us make the awards a success. So with our deepest gratitude, I'd like to present the Silver Spool Award to you, Cole.
Thank you very much, Tracy, NZIPP. Huge honour and privilege for us. Maybe just a little brief history, but Joe Singh, who was a past president, first introduced UCOL when the course very first started back in the late 90s. He told us about NZIPP awards, so we went down. A few people voluntarily or optionally put pictures in, and we got a few awards. So we tried that the next year, and we got a few more. After that, I decided it would be a good idea if we made that a compulsory brief for students that they had to submit stuff. People probably don't know, but the whole course is geared around these awards. So when people start our diploma and degree courses on the very first day, we say, by the way, next year you'll be doing some stuff for the NZIPP awards. And so everything's built around that. So if the awards are in June, we shift assignments till September. If they're in September, we shift them back to June because NZIPP awards comes first. And the whole thing for us, it's about community. It's about pushing people towards sort of, I guess, pursuing their dreams, pursuing excellence. And that's where we see it with you guys. And what I love, I've been there 20-something years now, a bit long in the tooth, but I love seeing people here picking up awards, and I've seen a few people already tonight that are Grand Masters that have come through our doors from anything from a weekend course to a full-time course. I'm not sure how many people that have been through the UCOL doors over the years have won categories, let alone awards, but that's what drives me. It's what drives Ian and Jerry and other staff that have been there in the past. But yeah, just thanks so much. It's a huge opportunity for us, and yeah, can't really say enough about NZIPP, so thank you.
So, next, we have what's called the Gold Award. This honour is awarded to a member who has given outstanding service to the Institute and its members. Such a person has usually given long, unselfish service at a national level, and this has had an effect for the good of the Institute. This year's recipient is an NZIPP accredited Master of Photography from the South Waikato region, who has been a member since 2012. They're a professional photographer, a graphic designer, a judge, and an NZIPP board member from 2016 to 2019. Although anyone in the know realises that she has been working behind the scenes a lot longer than that. Building our website, helping the board and the honours teams, she's been a go-to person, someone who doesn't like the limelight, but prefers to work behind the scenes. A very clever and resourceful, all-round good person, who in their own words likes to just get shit done. Unfortunately, she couldn't be with us tonight, but as well as being an awesome NZIPP member, she's an awesome dance mum. I give you this year's Gold Award winner, Claire Burks. We miss you, Claire. Okay, so we have next the President's Award, and for this I'd like to invite Catherine Katanak to come to the stage.
This is pretty cool having all of the say for who gets this award, not just for the feeling of power, but because it's really it's really great to have this extra avenue for showing my appreciation. So the President's Award is made at the discretion of the President to someone whom they feel has provided them with significant support during their term. So I felt pretty green when I took over the presidency because I'd only been on the board for 3 months. And then COVID-19 hit soon after that. So that first year in particular was quite challenging. This year's recipient has been a real rock for me from the start. I did have a few sleepless nights where a sense of huge responsibility weighed on me, and this person is always just so calming to talk to when issues come up. I have been known to ring them and say, "Hello, O font of wisdom." This person helped me learn that it's okay to not have all of the answers all at once. You know, the team can talk things through, and over a few days the path forward invariably becomes clear. They are unfailingly kind and fair, great at keeping the bigger picture in mind, never succumbing to personal politics, but rather giving credit where credit's due. We're talking about a very generous and unassuming person who doesn't demand any limelight, but gives so much. They work very hard for the NZIPP and have done ever since they first joined the board 6 years ago. I think it's time he had a wee bit more limelight. It's me great pleasure to announce that this year's President's Award goes to Gino Demir.
Our next award is an honorary membership, or honorary member. Huge in experience, perfect in attention, solution focused, and great to communicate with. This person has been a stalwart of the photographic industry, as well as a mentor and a guide to many photographers. Originally with a print factory in Porirua in the 1990s, then as the CEO of Image Lab in Wellington. He has helped the NZIPP with many sponsorships, as well as the printing of banners, awards, and much else. I give to you this year's honorary membership recipient, Don Sharp from Image Lab. Looks like Don is not with us this evening. Okay, so we will move on. Our next award is Life Member. This is awarded by the NZIPP Board on the recommendation of the Honours Board to a member who, within a period of at least 20 years membership, has actively served and promoted the Institute. Such a member will have probably served in an elected office with some distinction. Nominations may come from district councils, groups or other sources with suitable supporting evidence. This year's recipient has been a professional photographer in New Zealand for well over 20 years, photographing a broad range of work, mainly for corporate and industrial clients. However, their passion is for landscape. This perhaps comes from originally training as a wildlife service ranger and working for DOC for 6 years. They have been a member of the Institute from 1997 until today. Was the NZIPP Waikato Bay of Plenty chairperson from 2002 to 2004. The NZIPP Commercial Director from 2005 to 2006. In 2006, they won the President's Award for Service to the Industry. They were involved with the promotion of law changes to the copyright laws in New Zealand. In 2005 to 2014, he was a successfully awarded winning entrant of the Iris Awards. In 2008 to 2009, was an NZIPP Honours Council member. 2009 to 2011, he served as the President of the NZIPP. 2009 to 2011, he was the NZIPP Commercial Director for a second term. 2012 was awarded an NZIPP Fellowship. 2013 became a Fujifilm Global X Photographer Ambassador, and in 2017 he moved from Rotorua to Auckland to work for Fujifilm New Zealand as their X Series specialist. now primarily shooting fine art landscapes, running photographic workshops, and is one of Fujifilm's global ex-photographers. But throughout all of these career changes, he has remained loyal to promoting and helping out the Institute wherever possible. It is my pleasure to present to you our newest life member, Craig Roberts.
That was a long list, Tracy. It was a bit scary. So last year I earned the title of Granddad, and now it's life member, so I guess that makes me an old bugger. So before I joined, I was working for a corporate, and the vice president of NZIPP at the time, a relation of mine, Clive Ralph, said, "You've got to join NZIP." So I went to a couple of Waikato Bay of Plenty meetings, and then Bob Tulloch pulled me aside about the second meeting I went to and said, in his usual blunt manner, "What are you going to charge?" And I told him, and he said, "You're going to be broke in 6 months. Come and have a chat." So those two interactions very, very early on really, I guess, set me up for business. And then not long after that, the Bay of Plenty Waikato area nominated me for chairperson of the region. I was like, I was green as green. I was so inexperienced. I was so nervous about it, and they just encouraged me to do it. I really just want to reiterate really what Catherine said before. Just get in there and do it. If you get asked or you think that you can do something, and even if you feel really inexperienced and you're a young member, just do it, because it can be a lot of hard work, but at the same time, and there's highs and lows, but you make friends for life. And I really just want to acknowledge a few of those people that really have become friends for life through the Institute. And in particular, Chris Parker, who's not here tonight, but he's a Tauranga photographer, and we've had a few adventures together. Some of you may remember the infamous party after the Gala Dinner at the motorhome. Also Richard Linton, wherever he's sitting, somewhere there. So he's kind of like, well, put it this way, when you're riding in a 1100k bikepacking event and you're absolutely knackered on your fourth day and you hear, "Ride, you bastards, ride, get onto it." Behind you, and then there's Richard standing at the top of his Prado out the sunroof, loud hater in one hand, box of cold beers in the other for the it's like, that's the kind of mate he is. Oh, and Stephen Goodenough at the wheel. I think he's driving at the same time. Also Mike Langford, Harry Jansen, and thanks all you guys. There's a lot of you here that have been incredibly important to me over my career, I guess, and also my wife Margaret, who has supported us upping everything from Rotorua and moving to Auckland to work for Fujifilm, and now we've moved to Canterbury, and I'm in that stage of, I guess, being supported by her while I reinvent myself, as we all kind of have to do, and as even Andrew said today, we've got so many opportunities to look at. So something that comes to mind actually out of that, just to finish with, is something I was thinking of just the other day. Some of you will have heard of David Duchemin, really well-known Canadian photographer and writer. It was start ugly and start often. So just, some encouragement for everybody out there. So thanks very much. It's a real honour. Thanks, guys.
Our Our next award is something that we don't often give out. It's an honorary fellow. Honorary fellow is the Institute's highest honour and is awarded sparingly. It is an honour for outstanding contribution to the image of photography, professional photography, within either the NZIPP or the community at large. This year's recipient joins a small elite group of only 22 honorary fellows ever awarded. Born in Feilding on the 28th February 1958, she is successful with anything she puts her mind to. She has an eye for detail and a work ethic that is tireless. As an educator, she was a lecturer in the Photography, Arts and Design School at UCOL for 17 years. As a creative photographer, she has attained an impressive lineup of achievements. NZIPP Creative Photographer of the Year 2011, 2013, 2014 and 2018. AIPP Illustrative Photographer of the Year 2013, NZIPP New Zealand Photographer of the Year 2013. She has a diploma in dressmaking, a diploma in commercial photography, a master's in computer graphic design, and is a well-respected international and New Zealand judge. She is an AIPP Master with 2 bars and an NZIPP Grand Master. Best known to many as the chair of NZIPP Honours Board from 2011 until 2020. NZIPP's newest honorary fellow, Kay Davis.
I don't know what to say, I'm shaking. Being on the Honours Council is not just one person, it's a team. And I really want to say thank you to all the people that I worked with over the years. Esther, Tony, Ollie, Tracy, I'm going to forget a few people. Shah, Paul, who am I forgetting? Harry. Gosh, Harry, you were my rock over the last few years. Yeah, it's been challenging. We've had a lot of challenges over the last few years. My time on Honours has been incredible. I've met a lot of absolutely wonderful people, and I've got to work with some amazing people. People on the board, as well as the Honours team. Mike, you left a massive, massive shoes to fill. And I hope I did you proud. I guess I dedicate this to my mum.
Okay, so now that's all from the Honours Council. We're going to hand over back to Jace for the Iris Awards. Thank you.
All right. We've got a lot to get through, guys, and we've still got a party to have tonight. So we're going to do this efficiently so that we can give equal weight to the value of each of these awards, because they're all very important and they're all huge achievements. But what we're going to do is try and run it efficiently. So I had a little chat in advance, and the first one we give out, we're going to use as a little demo of how they should go, hopefully. And that includes you guys, okay? I need you to work with me. So I'm going to, just real quick, what's going to happen is I'm going to invite a sponsor up for the category. They are going to take over, have a little kōrero and tell you about themselves and what's going on, and they're going to be handed an envelope for the highest scoring image. That's the first award they will announce. We're going to give that a big round of applause. And then they're going to announce the 3 finalists for that category. I know you're going to want to cheer for your friend who gets announced first, all right? I know you are. I am too. Do your best to hold back, because we want to get all 3 out so everyone can hear their names being said, and then you're going to cheer like crap. And then they're going to open the envelope and announce the winner. And then you can go batshit crazy. All right? Are you with me? And we're going to do that 19 times. Pace yourself, because your hands will hurt. Got to save some claps for the Photographer of the Year, for instance. Just that little award at the end. Without going any further, I would like to invite Tom Duncan from Canon to the stage. Take it over.
All right, what's the first step?
I can't remember, man. You get to talk first if you want.
Oh yeah, so I'm Tom from Canon. I just wanted to thank everyone for coming together in person. It's been a little while since we've done this, and it's been absolutely fantastic having you all coming to visit us on the stand. So, to be efficient, to announce the commercial highest scoring print, it is Amber Griffin. Cool.
Finalists on screen.
So the commercial category finalists are Amber Griffin, Jason Blair, Terry Hahn, and the winner is Terry Hahn.
The thing to do when you're up for an award is not drink too much wine. Luckily, I'm on the verge. So I still have my wits about me to actually say thank you. Thank you to the Honours Council. Thank you to the NZIPP, the board, everybody that makes this stuff work. It's absolutely amazing. And of course, thank you to the sponsor. The images that I put up are a passionate project to me, and they're all about the New Zealand freshwater fish. So the 4 images that you might have seen before, which are the 4 images, are part of a calendar that I'm doing for 2022, and it's a personal project that I've been working on for the last couple of years, And it's an interesting thing that when you get into these projects, they assume you, as a photographer. You get into them and they take over when you actually realise what is going on with the New Zealand native fish in New Zealand and the water quality and what we're talking about with the fishing that goes on. It's absolutely amazing. It's quite consuming. So this means a lot to me, and thank you so much for for this award. And thank you so much. Thank you.
Wonderful. Oh, no, am I live? Oh, I'm good. Now I'm on handheld. That's an honour to lose to you, Terry. I feel very good about that. And with that, so we're going to move on. I think that didn't go that well. I think you can clap after each finalist because it felt awkward. So sorry about that. I know, and I appreciate you coming along with me on that little trial run. For the next category, which is the creative category, I want to invite Ken Newell from Nikon to the stage. Come on up. Major sponsor for the Iris Awards. Come and have a chat, Ken.
Hello. I'm Ken from Nikon. Just wanted to say thank you for inviting us again into your little family. It's humbling. The affection and camaraderie you guys have for each other is awesome. And it's, from an outsider, it's incredible and rare. So thanks very much. It's an honour to support you. Thank you. And for the creative category, the highest scoring print Benjamin Liu. Is he here? No. Okay.
I'm going to help you because it was a bit awkward then. So each of the finalists is going to come up on the screen.
Yep.
You're going to announce them one by one. Everyone's going to cheer, and then you're going to open that and say
Okay.
the winner, which is in there.
So I was going to open that.
I can see that.
Awesome. Bear with me, guys. So, the creative category finalists are Catherine Katanak, Esther Bunning, Jane Fletcher. Janine, sorry. Awesome. Send a boy to do a man's job. And the winner is Esther Bunning.
A huge thank you to the category sponsor, of course, my favourite colour, yellow, Nikon. Thank you. It's amazing just looking around the room here and seeing all of your faces. We didn't see that last year, did we? We missed that. And I've missed all of you so much. And it's just amazing to actually be here in person and see you all. This is what it's about. It's about community and about being together and supporting each other with our creativity and what we love to do. So thank you. Thank you so much.
What a dynamic duo. All right, next up is the documentary category, and I would like to invite Iris Wales from Fujifilm to the stage. Come and present this one. Come on, you can clap. That's, yeah. You know the drill?
I had to ask you a second time how it went, but yeah, I think I remember.
You good?
Yeah.
Just,
How it- What?
No, don't worry. I tried to be so discreet.
It's my bad here. All right. Ira from Fujifilm. Look, it's an absolute pleasure to be here to present this. I must say, genuinely, I missed being here last year. So it's brilliant to see all of you again. Somebody said it over the last couple of days, forgive me, I can't quite remember who it was, but you know, every year I come along, I meet new people, make new friends, and I really enjoy that, and I really appreciate that. So without further ado, let me present the documentary. Highest scoring image goes to very efficient. Selena Rollison. Well done. Well done.
She's not here.
No? Away.
Right. Finalists off the screen, then open.
Okay. All right. So the documentary category finalists go to Jan-Marie Vodanovic. Tony Carter. And Tracy Scott. And the winner is, just don't get too excited over there. Tony Carter.
Tony's also not here, so we're going to call him.
Away.
Tony's also not here, we're just giving him a call. Can you hear that ringing? It's not answering.
Oh, you've reached Tony Carter Photography.
All right, we're going to leave a message.
Leave a message and I'll get back to you as soon as possible.
3, 2, 1, you fucking won. 3, 2,
When you've finished recording, press hash for more options.
You fucking won! I think you get a photo by yourself.
Right, well, yeah.
Shall I come with you? Quick, come. There's a lot to keep track of here. Pieces of paper everywhere, envelopes like crazy. So, the next up we have the expressive category, which is kindly sponsored by the one and only NZIPP. So I would like to invite to the stage Victoria Vincent and Anne Worthy-Stevenson, if you would join me, please. Come on up. All right. You got the drill? Have you been watching?
Yep.
Yeah? You think you can handle it? Get in there.
Where's the envelope? All right, okay.
I'll do them up here, right? Come on. Yeah. Okay, so for expressive high scoring print, you going to say it?
And the winner of the expressive category finalists, no.
Finalists are going to be over here.
The briefing was really brief.
We're going to have the finalists here. This is the first one.
The finalists are Esther Bunning, Richard Wood, and Tim Lomax.
Okay. And the winner is backwards. Richard Wood.
It, along with Kate Christie. Are you there, Kate? Does he get to, oh, you bosh, I cut you off.
I was happy with that, but
Kate can just hold your hand.
thank you, everyone. And to the judges, thank you for maybe a little bit of understanding with my really weird and wacky shit that I entered this year in that category. And a special thanks to Edges from Chris from Edges, Chris Halliwell, who allowed me to come into his framing workshop after hours on numerous occasions and make many, many mistakes and allow us to create what I created. So thank you very much.
So the family high scoring print goes to Kelly Champion.
Yeah, that's it.
And the family category finalists are Angela Eastwood, Joe Francis, and Lizzie Gilmore. And the winner of the family category is
Joe Francis!
massive thank you, especially to everybody who's put on a really amazing event. It's just such a week to come here, and I feel like I spend the whole week crying. It's been a tough year in our house, so it's been really nice to come and be somewhere with so much love. It's the most meaningful category to me because I feel like this is the work that I make from my heart for my clients, and yeah, it's really special to be honoured in this way. I just want to read you a little text that I got from the mum of the, oh, you can't see it, of the 3 little girls. She just wrote me a text, and it just sums up why I love taking family photos. And she said, she'd just been listening to the judging, and she said, "Love listening to it. It definitely is an heirloom piece. And when he said that Skylar looks so happy to be there, he's bang on. You know what Skylar said a couple of weeks back after the mini session? She said, 'Mum, why are the photos so quick? I like the long ones better.' We all love coming to you, and obviously she wishes she could stay longer. When I found out I was pregnant, all I wanted was a beautiful picture of all 3, and you've gone beyond beautiful." And so this one is for Chloe and Saskia and Skylar and Sasha. Thank you.
That's awesome. That's such a good story. Can you guys settle this for me? Illustrative? Illustrative. Illustrative? Okay. The illustrative category I would like to invite is also sponsored by the NZIPP. I would like to invite Bob Zur and Michelle Fay. You guys, yeah? You reckon you can handle us, eh? You guys are pros.
Got it sorted. Hey.
Hey, hey. Actually, I'll do the technical stuff, okay?
And the winner is, of the illustrative category highest scoring image, Chris Anderson.
Sorry, he's not here.
No, he's in Australia. Our bubble's busted.
Stuck in Australia.
Oh, right.
All right. Do you want to do the winners?
The illustrative winner is...
Finalists.
Yeah, the finalist first is... Emma Steele.
Lorena O'Connor.
And none other than Richard Wood.
And the winner is Lorena O'Connor. So scary. Look, I gotta be honest, I never expect to beat Richard. That's so I'm standing here and you think you would rehearse in your own mind what you would say, but you just don't. NZIP, wonderful sponsors, thank you so much. The more I learn about NZIP and the longer that I'm here, I see you guys work like bastards, you really do. And thank you, because it's unpaid and it's done with a lot of love, and you've created this space for us to come into and be together, explore, talk, and learn. And I've found so much support here, and it has just been absolutely wonderful. Thank you to friends and family for this time of year when I decide to make art. Particularly for this category, it is my absolute favourite. And I turn into a bastard, let's be honest. It becomes all about photography, and the kids roll their eyes and they're like, shit, here we go again. So yes, thank you so much to everyone. This is awesome and a huge honour. Thanks.
And now for the landscape in camera category, I'd like to invite the sponsors Sony. Aaron Kay, would you like to come to the stage? Aaron's a pro, he won't need any help, I guarantee it.
Great to be back here after a few years since I've been at the awards. Really enjoy being here. I'd just like to give first a shout out to the catering, because it's been amazing over the last few days, and tonight's meal's been absolutely awesome. So I'll start with that. Everyone loves food. Kevin told me to say that anyway. Sony is a company that's committed to innovating and pushing the industry forward, and we're really proud to be a sponsor of an organisation and an event that's also committed to the same goals, pushing the industry forward and really aiming for excellence. So yeah, we're very proud to be a sponsor of this category. And the winner of the highest scoring image in the landscape in camera category is... Don't make it easy to open this thing, do you? All right. Janie Fletcher.
That's right. Janine, and she's not here.
Janine? Oh, sorry, Janine. Can't be with us here tonight. Janine, congratulations. And moving on, the finalists in landscape in camera category are Janine Fletcher, Jason Blair, and Mike White. And the winner is Jason.
I don't know if I'm the MC or not anymore. Still trying to organise the next category in my head. Was not expecting this at all. Jesus. It's just very overwhelming. I'm not often short of words. This is really cool. This has been a fantastic ends-up year for me. It's fantastic to see UCOL get so much recognition here and to see all these wonderful students. That's how I started my photographic journey. So that's incredible. It's incredible to be here with my good friend and former boss, Stuart Nimmo. Where is he? He was just taking a photo of me. Thanks, Stu. All of my wonderful NZRPP friends, you're fantastic. One of my former heroes, now friends, former hero, still hero, Andrew Sapp, speaking this year. Judging was an absolutely enjoyable experience, even though I savaged one of Andy's prints. And he will never let me forget it. And emceeing has been a blast. It's been so much fun hanging out with you guys. So this just is... and then I was finalist in 2 categories, and that blew me the fuck away, quite frankly. And I've said several times to people that is enough for me to take that home. So to now be talking to you as the landscape and camera photographer of the year is mind-blowing, and I'm just so stoked that it was a selfie that got me here. Can we put that on screen? So many people have asked me, not those ones. They're all right, but that's a selfie. So many people have asked me, what actually is that? It's me in the middle of lockdown and isolation. lying in the middle of a rugby league field on the West Coast. Thank you so much to my partner, Brittany, who I'm pretty sure is watching the live stream at home. You're wonderful and incredible and support me so much. I couldn't be a photographer without you, let alone be here. Yeah, and now I have to fucking be MC again. Probably forgot a lot of people. Mum is also watching the live stream. Mum, thanks, Mum. Clearly wouldn't be here without you. Just had to cross that one off the list then. That's done. Moving on to the Landscape Open category. Also sponsored by Nikon. Ken, do you want to come back up? You reckon you can do it this time? On your own?
Hello again. The Landscape Open category. Landscape's kind of my thing, so cool. The highest scoring print is Adam Buckle. And the finalists are Adam Buckle, who's not here apparently. Helen Wilkin, Rebecca Kempton, thank you. And the winner is, come on, come on.
Yeah, I'm alright.
Yeah, right. It's Jace here. Just emceeing this little NZIPP Iris Awards Gala Dinner, and I thought I'd just give you a quick call.
I think he's tumbled.
I've got Ken here from Nikon, and he's just going to tell you some news.
Hey Adam, you you alright?
Yeah, no, I'm just watching you on TV.
Oh, awesome. We thought we could be really sneaky and kind of piss you around for a bit, but obviously not. You, sorry, you won. Awesome.
Yeah, I already know, mate. Yeah. Oh, goodness. Oh, 2 minutes.
Say that again.
Oh, I'm getting a bit of a time lag on TV.
Oh yeah, it gets a bit weird when you're also watching the live stream of the event that you're talking to on the phone, which is on the PA at the event you're watching the live stream of. Let's just get a photo, Dan.
Just so you know, we're photographing the phone.
Well done, Adam. That's awesome.
Thanks for your work, Adam.
Thanks, Ken.
Thank you. Got to thank the sponsors, people, everyone, and yeah, we're having a great time here.
Yeah. All right, is that a speech? My phone's going berserk with messages at the same time as this. It's quite strange. All right, mate. I think we'll leave you to celebrate. Enjoy.
Yeah, enjoy yourself. Thanks.
Have a good one, man. It's out of control. Nature category. This is also NZIPP supported. I would like to invite Chris Halliwell and Gino Demir to come and present this one. Come on, guys.
Thanks, Jace. How good is this? Right, shall we start off with nature highest scoring print? That doesn't say bad. I'm going to read it out. You know
Simone Jackson. And the nature category finalists are Elan Wittenberg, Simone Jackson, and Tracy Scott.
And the winner is Simone Jackson.
Thank you so much to everyone, especially NZIPP, for sponsoring this event. We really appreciate it. Without the sponsors, we would never be here. So every category finalist really has to acknowledge that. We really thank you very much. To be honest, 2018, Chris Halliwell should have been here now, and he never got to get his 2018 category. So you have to come up here and enjoy. We are penguins, and we all have to appreciate the fact that we win stuff together. So Chris, come up here, hurry up. Come on, up here, I'm not going to come on Chris, come on, up here. You have to do this. So we all do well, we're all penguins. He won it 2018 and he never got to celebrate it. So boom him too. Thanks everyone.
Oh, that's me. Forgot my job. I don't even know I've got that. Oh, losing it. All right, the next category is the portrait in camera category, and I would like to invite Gerard Emery from Ilford to come and have a chat. Where is he? There he is. Consummate professional, you've done this before, you're all good.
Hello everyone once again. 2 years is far too long to wait, and all of us have gone through a pretty rocky 18 months, so we're through it all now and things are just going to get better. So I'd just like to say thank you to everyone who is part of this, organising it. I was going to go through, I know we're limited on time, but you know, this has been an incredible show, amazing venue and incredible food. And I was going to mention it's even so high class, we've got truffle butter in here. So, you know, anyway. So the highest scoring print in portrait and camera is Joe Francis. Right, the portrait and camera category finalists are Catherine Kadanak, Joe Francis, and Phil Yeo. And the winner is Catherine Kadanak.
This is so exciting. This is a category that's really, really dear to my heart, so this means a lot to me. Thank you so much, Ilford, for sponsoring this category. I think actually most of my winning entries were printed on your beautiful papers this year, quite a range of your papers, so it all seems very fitting. Thank you to all of you, really, NZIPP, for, I just feel that my involvement with the NZIPP and knowing you guys is why I'm actually here, in terms of my personal growth as a photographer. A huge thank you to all of my supportive family, in particular my beautiful muse, my daughter Eva, and Alistair, my husband, who has changed his plans to be here tonight, which is amazing. I think that, I've got my NZIPP work, some other volunteer work, obviously trying to run a business, family, and then Alistair has always, even on top of all of that, actually actively encouraged me to take more time out for creative pursuits, so hugely supportive, so thank you. Love you very much. And finally, thank you to Ivanka. You're a beautiful chook.
Brings us to the Portrait Open category. This one also is NZIPP sponsored. I would like to invite Marama Shearer and Andy Woods. Do you want to come up and present this one? Come on, guys.
Great to be here, and thanks everyone for being here too. It's been a fantastic week in the conference. Really enjoyed it, and it's an honour to be presenting these prizes tonight. Thank you. Whoa. Highest scoring open category is
Richard Wood.
And the open portrait open category finalists are, and I'll let Merriman.
Joe Francis. Richard Wood. And Lorraine O'Connor. And the winner is, where's your drum roll? Come on.
Lorraine O'Connor.
situation that there has been an error. It brings me no joy to say that. You present it.
Oh, seriously? And the winner is Richard Wood.
I'm so sorry, mate. Thanks for being good.
Yeah, that's an awkward situation, but I'm really, really glad that Lorraine and I are long-time, old-time best friends. And yeah, and I'm very, very proud of Lorraine tonight for getting her Grand Masters and kicking my ass in the other category. So. Well, okay. It's been a number of years I've got up on these and this platform and obtained a few awards, but tonight for this one I want to thank my parents. Huge supporters. I know that dads and mum have been beaming the last few days. And it was funny, when I was a child I was never allowed colouring books. I got given blank scrapbooks and had to draw my own pictures and colour them in. And they probably have a lot to do with where I am today, so I want to thank them. And also Fleur, who has to deal with the arse, who's under pressure and stress in the last few weeks before the entry deadline, and of course my daughter Emily Rose, who lives with me through that as well. So thank you, everyone. Thank you.
Uncomfortable. I can show you a bit of thorough investigation into how the wrong name got into the envelope. Don't know what Moonlight was doing in there. It's a joke about the Academy Awards. Anyway, trying to lighten the mood a little. Can I just say this has been a roller coaster. The next category is the student category, one of my favourites every year. Kindly sponsored by Lumix. I'd love Andrew Reid to come up and present this one. We'll do our best not to set you up for anything.
Hello, I'm Andrew, I look after Lumix. Look, it's an absolute honour to be able to come and support you guys here, and it is a real pleasure and quite amazing to see the camaraderie and support you give each other, which is really quite touching and a real, I think, something quite unique. And also really glad to be able to support this student category, which we'll do now. So there's a piece of paper, isn't there? I've seen this many times, I should know what the order is, but I'm still getting it wrong. So the highest scoring print goes to, got it run the wrong way, Chris Curtis. Chris isn't here, so you want to take a look, Chris?
Oh, great.
This is his teacher, so come on, you need the photo. Now the screen for these ones. So the finalists are Alicia Smith, Chris Curtis. Oh. Daniel Angsley. I hope I got that right. And the winner is, drum roll. Chris Curtis.
We're not Chris.
I'd just like to say, on behalf of Chris, who's one of our students, that we're really proud of him, and he was really ecstatic with the whole process, and he really loved the feedback from the judges, and he really wanted to pass on that. That's been such a valuable experience, and he feels really supported by the community here. And I'd just like to, thank the NZIPP for putting on this event and actually allowing a student category, which helps to foster so much for upcoming talent. So look out for Chris in the future. He's an amazing man, and he's going to be so proud to have this. So thank you very much.
I saw both of those images just so get judged, and they were phenomenal. Next up, I've already forgotten. The travel category. I should just keep the piece of paper with me. Travel category now, kindly sponsored by D Photo. I'd love for Rachel Smith to come up. Where are you? Come on up.
Hi everyone, I'm here representing D Photo on behalf of David Burns, who is missing out big time, and he's given me a few words to say on his behalf. So from Mr. Burns, we are sincerely honoured and delighted to be sponsoring the travel category in 2021, a topic that has been an endless subject of fascination for the D Photo audience since our inception in 2005. We also truly value our long association as de facto media partner for this event, promoting to our core photography audience nationwide. Our team were delighted to reach a huge milestone in 2021, publishing our 100th issue of NZ D Photo this year. Other photography media has come and gone over the years, but we've thrived and survived thanks to quality relationships with incredible industry support from many in this room tonight, as well as the passion and incredible talent this country has to offer, again with the best here tonight and their work on display earlier this week. Congratulations to all of this year's winners, and especially with this travel section. I hope you all have a great night and celebrate as I'd expect you to. I look forward to seeing you all again soon. So the travel category, highest scoring image. Sellotape it. To Barney Slade. They're not here tonight. The travel category finalists, Glenn Howie. Tony Carter. And Tracy Scott. And the travel category winner is Tracy Scott.
Right, I didn't expect that. I've got this really sneaky crew over here. I was doing a lot of the finals judging and organising it, and every now and then they would pop in and say, Sarah needs you, way over there. oh, I'm in the middle of a finals, I'm getting judges, or no, don't worry about it, we'll do that, you just go and find Sarah. And they kept doing that to me all the time. I thought they were just being really helpful. So when it came out yesterday that I was a finalist in 3 categories, I had no idea, because every time they just kept sending me on wild goose chases. So I was as shocked as anybody. So thank you very much to D Photo Magazine. You put out an awesome product, and I love it, and I've subscribed for years. And thank you to NZIPP and all the wonderful, friends I've made. Thank you.
Okay, quick note, because I don't actually think we have another category that is relevant to. What I forgot to mention was our wonderful NZIPP representatives who have been presenting awards on behalf of the Institute, your regional reps and board members. So shout out to them, because they are also volunteering their time to do wonderful things for you. Yeah. The next category is the Wedding in Camera category, which is kindly sponsored by Memento Pro, and I'd like to invite Jackie Lentel up to present this one. It's all yours.
Thank you. Hi, everybody. Thank you very much. I have a short message just on behalf of myself, Jeff, Libby and the team in Australia who are currently in lockdown. But in the interest of getting to the dancing, I folded it in half. It is our great pleasure to be sponsoring the NZIPP Wedding Artistry and Camera category again, and thank you to all of you who continue to support us and who came to visit me at the stand over the last few days. I love it when you guys come by. It's been so nice for me to be able to interact with you all face to face again and catch up with some of you lovely folk, many of whom I talk to lots on the phone and really only see in person when I'm here at the conference. Congratulations to all of you who took the time to submit an entry, and we hope you enjoyed extending your creative and technical skills in the process. Sorry, boss. The Wedding in Camera category highest scoring image is J. Drew. And the winner, no, I'm so sorry, the Wedding in Camera category finalists, thank God you're here, are Jason Naylor, Lizzie Gilmore, Paul Jones, and the winner is, thank you. Do it, we're getting close to the dancing. Lizzie Gilmore.
Let's leave her a message.
Phone right now. Please leave a message.
You guys know the drill. Oh, she's ringing back. Hi there, Lizzie. How you doing? I suppose you know who's calling. By the way, you're making a speech. I love it.
He's wide awake now. He might make a speech if I take too long. Yeah, thanks so much for my amazing support. My husband, my kids, all four of them. My friend Sally Mae, my parents. It's been amazing. Thank you so much.
Can we give her a big cheer for that? We're just going to take a quick photo with you. Thank you very much. Have a wonderful night celebrating, Lizzie.
Thank you.
Lovely to chat. Juggling stuff, left, right and centre. All right, the wedding open category, sponsored by Canon. Come on up again, Tom Duncan. Out of practice now, no excuses.
Thank you. Yeah, it's great to be back up here sponsoring another wonderful category. So the wedding open category highest scoring image is Justin Aitken. And the wedding open category finalists are Justin Aitken, Charisse Eberline, and Joe Ya. And the winner is, oh, is it Ya Joe? Ya Joe.
Hello. It's Jason Tom here from the NZIPP. How you doing, mate?
Say it again, please.
It's Jace. It's Jace here. I'm emceeing the NZIPP Iris Awards Gala Dinner, and I'm here with Tom Duncan from Canon. He's got something to tell you.
You are the winner of.
Very badly sorry, mate. Just 1 second, I'll find somewhere quiet.
Okay, find somewhere quiet.
Maybe we should send him a text.
Yeah, we could. Shall we send you a text? All right, we'll send you a text, mate.
Okay.
Oh wait, can you hear now? Can you hear now?
Yeah, I can hear now. Hey.
Awesome. Hey, it's Jace here from the NZIPP Nikon Iris Professional Photography Awards Gala Dinner, and I'm here with Tom Duncan from Canon, who's got something to tell you.
We're calling you to congratulate you for winning the wedding open category.
Oh my God! Thank you so much. I'm so pleased. Wow, I really wish I could be the event ceremony. Wow, I mean, just the Nelson floods that cancelled my trip, but later I heard it's like far away from Nelson City Centre, so anyway, well, I don't know what to say. Well, thank you everyone. Hey, thank you so much. I really wish I could meet you guys all one day. I've been looking forward to that.
It's so lovely to talk to you, and we can't wait to meet you as well.
Thank you.
We'll see you next year, and we're just going to take. Can you stay on the phone? We're just going to take a quick photo with you on the phone. And Tom, can we grab the trophy? We've got the trophy here and the certificate.
Thank you.
We're on stage right now, And I would.
Okay, I'll send my mind there. I'll send my soul there to pick up the topic.
Perfect. I can feel it, man. I can feel it. Thanks, Tom.
Okay, that's great. Thank you.
Everyone's sending me love and wishing you were here, buddy. So thanks very much. We're gonna crack on, but have a wonderful evening.
Thank you very much. I'm already having a wonderful evening. You're just making me even better.
Oh, that's great.
Thank you.
See you later, mate.
Okay, see you. Bye-bye.
So nice. Oh, okay, where's my paper? That's the last category. Sorry, that's the last category. So now we're into the big awards. Just make sure I keep track of things. Tom, you didn't actually need to leave. I need you again. Get back up here. This is the highest scoring entry award, kindly sponsored by Canon. Let's welcome Tom Duncan to the stage. We'll get rid of all this. Oh, chuck it over there. It's a bit of fun.
And the overall highest scoring entry, oh, there's 2 bits of paper, is Esther Bunning.
When this was being judged, when the Secret Keeper was being judged on Thursday night in the expressive category, it was incredibly overwhelming for both me and for the author, the amazing woman who created these sculptures, Catherine Daniels. And Terry had to scrape me off the floor, and we were online with Catherine the entire time, and it was just one of the most incredible evenings, she said, of her life. When Catherine first contacted me during lockdown last year and asked me to photograph her girls, her 49 sculptures, I had no idea how much they would impact on my life. I didn't know whether I could do them justice. I didn't know whether I could tell their story in a way that really reflected her journey and who she is and who those girls are to her. But Catherine always said to me, listen to the girls. They will tell you how they want to be photographed. And that was never more true than when I took one of the girls, Balloon Girl. Now, we all know what balloons represent, don't we? They represent freedom. They represent a sense of hope. And the vision I had for her was to take her down to our lake with a big blue sky. And so that's what I did. And I wanted to do a double exposure. So a single shot of her, and then using my wobbly glass, with the balloons drifting away in the same shot. Now, it was an incredibly hot and bright sunny day, and as we all know, it's very difficult to see what's happening on a monitor on the back of a camera in those sort of conditions. And to be honest, I left there that day thinking, oh my goodness, I haven't got anything. I haven't captured anything. And I took it home, took the camera home and downloaded it. And unbelievably, there was a small butterfly in that image. And it was just one of those moments that represented that hope and exactly what Catherine had talked about. Catherine, this is for you. This really is. You're the most amazing woman, and I thank you so much for taking me on this journey with you and your amazing girls. For anyone who is really interested in seeing those images, we've got an exhibition in Wellington at the Exhibitions Gallery in Brandon Street from October 21st until November 21st, I think it is. And we'd love you to come and have a look at those. There's going to be images and the sculptures. And it's an incredibly powerful thing to be a part of. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you, Canon.
3 to go, guys. We can do this. The next one is the highest scoring Grand Master, presented by Catherine Kadanak. I have a suspicion who it might be.
Fantastic. The highest scoring Grand Master, probably no surprises here, is
both here tonight, my lovely Theo and my gorgeous husband Terry. Thank you.
All right. Final stretch. Just a quick note, we haven't been saying the category winners each get obviously a trophy and a certificate. They also get $500, so drinks are on me later. And the International Photography Year, which we're about to announce, receives $1,000. And we'll tell you about the New Zealand Photographer of the Year next. So I would like to invite Ken back to the stage from Nikon to present the International Photographer of the Year award.
Hello again. The International Photographer of the Year finalists are Mika Boynton, the screen's gone black.
Hold, please, for technical difficulties. I'm with you, man. It's okay, we're here.
I'm not dancing.
Do you want to tell us about the, since you're going to be here for the next one as well, do you want to tell us about the camera you're going to give the winner of the next award?
I don't know what camera we're giving the next award.
I've got it on a piece of paper here.
Oh, shit, really? Cool.
That's coming out of your budget.
Kick ass. We're going to give you a Z7 too, which is our top-of-the-range, mirrorless, 48 megapixel, all singing, all dancing camera. Woo!
And
we're putting a lens on it as well.
we're going to put a lens on it as well.
Yeah, cool.
But wait, there's more. Well, no, this is it.
No, okay.
And a grand, and $1,000. But
Cool.
Okay, we can keep going?
Hold up. Kelly Champion. Robert Piccoli. And the winner is Mika Boynton.
I don't know what to say. Firstly, I'm a ring-in, and I want to acknowledge all the Aussies back home who are watching live stream because they can't be here. And I want to thank very much the NZIPP for allowing Matt and I to come and judge this most incredible. Sorry, this is like really unexpected. It's been an incredible week, and I can't separate this from the judging experience because so many people have been so wonderfully supportive, and I don't think many of you know that this was my first live judging experience. I have judged other things, but nothing like this before, and it was incredible. And I feel like this week I not only met some wonderful new friends, but friends that I think that I might have for life, and that's really, really special. I want to thank Nikon because they make the cameras that I use, and they're awesome. I want to thank Matt because he's my best mate. He's a legendary photographer, and I'm a better person and a better photographer because of him. And I'm so glad he's here. Thank you.
We are so happy that you guys made it here through quirk of circumstance. To have a couple of you Aussies representing was really good. It was wonderful to judge with you both, and massive congratulations. No further ado, come back up, Ken. Let's get into the...
I'm also going to bring along Kat, my glamorous assistant.
Did I not do a good enough job?
No, you're great, but she's, yeah. This is Kat, and she's great. So, the New Zealand Photographer of the Year. I'll go straight into finalists. Smile. You're doing a great job. Esther Bunning. Joe Francis. And Richard Wood. Now, not to get all reality TV on you for a second, just before I announce the winner, I've been given some notes from the judges, and I'm going to read them to you. Is that cool? You got no option. The judges say the styling of the images was beyond brilliant. They were deep and rich. The expressive component of the entry was innovative, with very good concept and execution. There was a high level of thought to bring the elements together. Cool. So, with no more ado, let me actually... Oh no, I'll do it.
Yeah,
you can hold the camera.
Yeah.
Is that all right?
Yeah, I might go.
I'll hold it. Do you want me to hold it?
I haven't been like this before. This is a really special one. I'm quite emotional. Thank you, Nikon. I got a new camera, firstly. It's fantastic, and I can't wait to, have a go with that. That's amazing. I think I got everything out in the last one. Thank you, NZIPP, for taking me where I am now. Every single one of you. Thank you for the support, the encouragement, the mentoring, the teaching, the love. And you students sitting at those two tables, don't stop coming here. This is the biggest support network that you could ever have. And I know, through looking back in my history with student enrolments and studying photography, there's the potential for a lot of you to maybe not keep going. And I want every single one of you to keep going. And the way you're going to do it is by turning up to these, because you have an entire room of people that can mentor, teach, help, and support you and give you a lot of love. You cannot fail. Thank you.
There's another trophy that's thing over there that we did it. Good work, team. Thanks for your help along the way. It was indeed a roller coaster. That concludes the formal award-giving-y, clappy part of the 2021 Nikon Iris Professional Photography Awards. It's been a blast. Yeah. I've had a great time. You all look fantastic. The band is about ready to play. The liquor license finishes at 11:30, so you've got a lot of catching up to do. Have a fucking good night.